Well, hello and welcome to Whispers from the Forest with my psychic connection. I am Squirrel and I am going to be with you for the next hour reading and laughing and getting to the nitty gritty. Now, if you do want to ask a question, all you have to do is post a specific question in the comments bar. I think that's a bar. Please make sure it's specific. We do not do generals here on the lives because they take so much time to get into and they could go anywhere and you might not want to be embarrassed in public. Well, not that I would embarrass you on purpose, but generals can go anywhere. So please make it specific. If you'd like to ask a general question, you can always go to www.mypsychicconnection.com where we can do that in private and take as long as we need to. If you would like more than the 2 free minute reading and the way to get the 2 minute free reading, blah, 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 blah. All my words got all jumbled there. If you would like that 2 minute free reading, go ahead and post that question in the bar. If you would like a longer reading, we do have donation options available. We have the quick read, the mini, and the mega today. If you are looking for a medium, I'm not a medium quite yet. Well, Journey says I am, but I'm still learning a whole lot. I'm not comfortable with it yet, but we do have some amazing, amazing mediums on the network, and you can catch those shows all week long. We've got Journey Ryan live, we've got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light, and we have Kay, the Intuitive Empath. So check out those show times and be sure to get your medium questions in there. But if you want a medium, I just said I don't do mediums yet. If you want a mini, a mega, or a quick read, that donation button will be floating around in the chat comments right over there. So we do have some no-fly zones. I just throw those words right out of Cassidy's mouth. And those are, we do not do legal or medical readings. And legal covers anything that has to do with the court or the law, including uh, disability. We don't do anything that has to do with courts. Save that for the lawyers. And we don't do medical, and that covers pregnancies and death as well. So please don't ask. Let's save those for the doctors and the lawyers. Um, I do believe that the cards can tell us everything and anything, but if I don't know the terminology that it's telling me, then I can't translate it as well as a doctor or a lawyer could. And they're, save it for them. So we do have that emoji contest tonight. So I want to start seeing those emojis flying. And whoever wins the emoji contest tonight will get a free reading with the human, oh my gosh, human spirit oracle. My brain is scattered today. Y'all bear with me, okay? With the human spirit oracle. And whoever posts the most emojis will win. Okay, and also we will have a lightning round sometime tonight at any minute. So you're like, what's that mean, Squirrel? The lightning round is so much fun. Be ready for it. As soon as you see that lightning round start typing in your questions. Oh, you can ask as many yes, no questions as you want. So start thinking because it's coming. All right. And one last thing before we get started, I love jokes. If you guys have something that can make me laugh, I would love, love, love to read them to the audience. Jokes make me happy. Laughter makes me happy. We're going to talk a little bit about laughter, the benefits of laughter some tonight. Um, and I'm going to tell you some jokes, okay? And I'm going to give you the best readings that I possibly can. And let's go ahead and get started. We've got Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Taylor says, how does Amion feel about me? We were close friends in high school and we're reconnecting. I personally feel like he liked me more than a friend, even though he sent it. So, okay, how does Amion feel about Taylor? I'm curious because I think every time I've read about how somebody feels about you, they just adore you. Oh, wow. Okay. So he he is definitely reaching out to reconnect. Look at this. This is so sweet. Look at these two little foxes here, or coyotes that are reaching out. One looks a little bit depressed and the other one's looking at him like, "Hey, let's play." This is the Ace of Coins. This is the beginning of something valuable. I do believe that when he left, when he disconnected from you, that there was some kind of emotional turmoil going on with him. I do believe that it was connected to you, and he saw something as a slight or something as a letdown, but you didn't recognize it. I think he was romantically interested in you at the time, and you were not. It wasn't reciprocated, but he's wanting to reconnect that. He feels I've got justice up right here. I do feel like he feels that he's ready to be an adult about things now, and he wants to reconnect. And the main reason I love this, I've got the Hierophant in reverse. The main reason he wants to reconnect with you is you were always able to make him laugh. That some of the things that came out of your mouth were so unfiltered and so extremely outside of the box or outside of the norm. And he hasn't met any single body like you. And that he really enjoyed the time that he. All right, I hope that helps, Taylor. Those of you who are new, that's our friendly bell. And when the bell rings, I gotta stop reading. So if you would like a deeper read, or if you want to go um longer, or if it rings and we're all like, wait a minute, I had so much more to say. Don't be afraid to check out that donation. And we got our first joke from Journey. He says, a blonde, a redhead, and a brunette were all lost in the desert. They found a lamp and rubbed it. A genie popped out and granted them each one wish. The redhead wished to be back at home. Poof! She was back home. The brunette wished to be at home with her family. Poof! She was back home with her family. The blonde said, "Aw, I wish my friends were here." Oh, that's wrong. That was okay, and you guys, I have a soft spot for blonde jokes. I I really do. I really do. Uh, okay, I got a joke for you. It's not a blonde joke, and, this is one of my absolute favorite jokes in the world. So a bear walks into a bar and orders a beer. Ooh, I'm losing my shirt here. Sorry about that. And the bartender says, "Sorry, man, we do not serve bears." And the bear's like, "Come on, I'm really thirsty. I've had a really bad day. Give me a beer." And bartender feels so bad for him. He starts pouring a beer and he puts it in front of the bear. And this woman comes out of nowhere and she starts screaming at the bear, "We don't serve bears here. I know he said that to you. You are not allowed to drink here. Get out, get out, get out." And the bear walks out all dejected. Okay. So the next day he thinks, well, maybe I'll try this again. He's had an even worse day. It's the only bar around for miles, and he walks in and he says to the bartender, "Please, man, just one little sip of beer. I wanna talk to you, I wanna be around people, and I just wanna relax." Bartender really, really feels sorry for him. He says, we don't serve beer to bears, but this once I'll do it." And he looks around He doesn't see the woman, and he pours the bear a bear, and he's bear a beer, blah, 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 and he slips it to him, and out of nowhere, the same woman comes at him screaming, "We don't serve bears beer!" Bah, 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 just screaming at him. And he's just had such a bad day. He snaps and he eats her. Just bonk. She's gone. Turns around, sits down on the bar stool and says, "I'll have that beer now." Bartender says, "Oh man, I'm so sorry. I can't. We do not serve bears on drugs." Bear's like, "What are you talking about? I am not on drugs." Bartender says, "Sure you are. That was the barbiturate." Okay. That's one of my favorite jokes. I hope y'all had a giggle at it at least. All right. We'll take our next question. We got Audrey. Hey. She says, "Hey, can you tell if Jenny, my old employer of 15 years, will be calling me more frequently now to work? She's very spontaneous, but definitely need her right now. And thanks." So, will Jenny be calling Audrey more often to work? She says, "Hi." Oh, Audrey, I don't think it will be right away. And I know you're needing it to be right away. It feels like Jenny's going through something and she's withdrawn. I've got the 5 of Cups and the Hermit here. I think she's going through a really hard time. These are 2 powerful cards, and I usually only see the Hermit as withdrawal when it's in reverse, and these are 2 cards of withdrawal. I think she's just gotta have some time to get herself together and to start seeing things more pragmatically. I've got the Fool in reverse. It's, something's happened. Maybe reach out to her and comfort her, be that friend to her that I know you are, but in the long run, and just give her a little bit of time. It's not gonna take a year or anything like that. I do have the Sun upright, which means that you could vastly cheer her up. This Jenny loves you. You are always bringing in laughter and joy, and you are able, she says, "Yes, I agree." You are able to pick her up when no one else can. And so between you helping her get back to her happy self and from the question asked, I'm seeing this Sun as you two being beneficial to each other, you being able to get work, and of course you having that friend as well. But I think she really needs you right now. Oh, I hope that helps, Audrey. All right. So, you guys, we go through some rough times, and I know you. Those of you who come every week, you know how I love the jokes. And today, I really, really do want to talk about the benefits of laughter because there are times in our lives, some of the questions that come in are really, really difficult. And and she said, "Yes, thanks. You're welcome, Audrey." And we do not understand how much sometimes laughter can lift us up even when we don't feel like laughing. So when you start to laugh, it doesn't just lighten your load mentally. We've all heard of the mental benefits, but it actually induces physical changes in your body. Laughter can stimulate your organs, like a lot of different organs inside your tummy and your head and everywhere. Laughter enhances your intake of oxygen rich air, stimulates your heart, lungs, and your muscles, and increases endorphins that are released by your brain. So, we'll talk a little bit more about what this means throughout the show. But did you know you could even lose weight by laughing? Which is probably why my damn shirt's falling off. But and we got something to laugh at right now. We got Journey. All right. He says, "Two blondes fell down a hole. One said, 'It's dark in here, isn't it?' The the other replied, 'I don't know. I can't see.'" Okay. That one got me laughing before I even was able to finish saying it. I'm keeping that. You guys, Journey writes these down for me because I need to keep a whole book. And when I don't feel like laughing, I can look at that book and I won't be able to not laugh because sometimes, you guys, we don't feel like it. But today's going to help us. It's going to help us. All right. Who do we have next? Mahesh. Hi, sweetie. Mahesh says, I think Nilafar is with somebody. Is there any possibility for me? And how should I make it happen? Ooh, gold stars for Mahesh on that epic, epic question. Not just is there any possibility, but how? How can I make it happen? Absolute. Perfect question. And he says, hey, all right. Is there any hope? And how can you make it happen? At this time, like right now, is not looking too good, Mahesh. It's like I've got the sun in reverse and I'm Leo, so the sun card is like the happiest card there is in my readings, but it's in reverse, so it feels like some kind of light went out. I do believe that she is seeing somebody else for yes, definitely. And that you feel like a little bit untethered. Like, you know how everything rotates around the sun? It's like you've got nothing to rotate around anymore. And it's really hurting your feelings. And I'm so sorry, honey. Right now, it does not look like there's anything you can do to change her mind. That's just now. And he says, right, right. I do have the Hierophant upright. And I shuffled. But this upright hierophant is talking about tradition and often can bring about marriage. So I think she's thinking of marrying him. And you don't really want to step in right now and seem like you're trying to break it up. I think you can still be friendly with her, but you don't want to seem like you're trying to pull her away from the man that she is seeing right now. Oh, there was more. No, dang it. Oh, Mahesh, Mahesh, Mahesh. I gotta say, don't give up hope. Just don't do anything right now. And the bell is gonna yell at me, you guys. No. Oh, that's so hard sometimes to 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 do that, but we'll be all right. We will be all right. So okay, another thing about the benefits of laughter. Okay, you guys, this is so cool. I'm going to give you a little bit of research here. Researchers in Japan and Norway conducted studies that suggest that laughter may lead to live a longer life. Now, they don't fully understand this, they're still working on it, but they do have a few ideas of why this could happen. For example, some studies have actually shown that laughter can boost the immune system. How cool is that? And I know, like, people with autoimmunity disorders, laughter can be one of the best medicines for them. There were studies done on cancer patients, and they did like some that didn't laugh and others that they had laughed, and those studies have actually proven that it can help with cancer, help fight cancer. It's just amazing studies. And then too, so geriatric and I have to read this. Geriatric and Gerontology International, the official journal of Japan's Geriatric Society, recently published a study that found more laughter in individual and social settings was associated with reduced risk of dementia. And Journey has always said to me, there are certain things that people remember most when they cry, when they're angry, and when they laugh. So I think it's so cool that study was done that shows that it reduces dementia. And Journey's always saying that people remember when they laugh. All right. So and Journey to the rescue again with a joke. says, a robber comes into the store and steals a TV. A blonde runs after him and says, "Wait, you forgot the remote." I love the blonde jokes. And you can see I'm part blonde, which only part. Nobody knows what color my hair is, you guys. And it's its natural color, but it's brown and it's blonde and it's red. And I guess I'm just a mutt. So, all right, who do we have next? We have Haley. Hey, Haley. All right, she says, "Do you think I completely ruined things with John romantically? Oof. How is he feeling of me now? I made a mistake and I will apologize to him soon, but now he is being even more closed off than before, and thanks." Oh, honey. Let's see what we got here. Is John completely closed off? How does he feel about Haley? He's really actually very undecided. I've got the 2 of coins here, and it's, like, kinda up in the air and, like, I don't know. It's like you must have said something that he really took offense to. I got Justice in reverse, and I don't think that you meant to. I don't think that an apology is actually necessary here because you didn't say it to offend him or to be ugly. You were just speaking your mind, and you should be allowed to speak your mind. Apologize maybe that you have different views, but not the kind of apology that means, I'll change that. Don't change yourself for anybody. But he is of two different minds right now because you still say things that he's like, damn, she's funny, or dang, she's really smart. He likes you, but whatever that was that you said or did really rubbed him the wrong way. So right now, I would not try to pursue any kind of communication. Let him come through this. Let him figure it out. I do see that this is the 10 of coins. That's a really good card. That's something of value, a friendship of value, something that lasts forever. So let him come around. Let him Bill. I I hope that helps, Haley. Oh my gracious. Yeah, yeah. The bell keeps tripping me up tonight. It's like I'm just okay. We'll go on ahead. We got Journey with another. You guys, I've told you last week, Journey is my joke king. If you guys want that spot, the royalty of the forest jokes, you need to start sending them in and competing with him because he is owning it. So Journey says, another blonde joke, I love it. A guy was driving in a car with a blonde. He told her to stick her head out the window and see if the blinker worked. She stuck her head out and said, "Yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no." Okay. I really do have a soft spot for blonde jokes. And if you're new here and you're wondering why the heck is she telling jokes and doing jokes, we, laughter is truly the best medicine. And we were talking about some of the physical attributes, benefits that it has. So, does laughing burn weight? Yes, yes, it does. So, a study conducted at Vanderbilt University in 2005 concluded that laughter increases your heartbeat between 10 and 20%. 15 minutes of laughter could result in burning around 40 calories a day. It also causes your lungs to expel more air than they take in, which has a cleansing effect similar to deep breathing. So we can see that there are some serious benefits physical health wise. We can stimulate our heart and our lungs, elevate our blood pressure, and well, in a good way. Improve breathing capacity by laughing. And it also says that 15 minutes of laughter equals the benefit of 2 hours of sleep. I did not know that. I I laugh because I love to, but this stuff is pretty cool. Huh? So we'll talk about the mental health benefits of laughter in a little minute. But we'll go ahead and take our next question right now. We got Sabrina Caillou. Hi, Sabrina. And Sabrina says, hello, things are starting to look better now. Yes, finally, I can see the light. What do you see happening for me in regards to studying in 2004? Excellent question, Sabrina. Ooh, oh, yeah. Okay. I'm loving this. I like cut and dry answers like that. First of all, I get the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's a badass woman, and that's one of the things she can be, which, hey, everybody wants to be that. But this is the Queen of Swords. This is about communication. This is about intellect. This is about learning. So 2024, you are going to be ready. You are going to be focused. I think that leading up to now, you have been so scatterbrained, so unfocused, so much stuff going on that you couldn't be the Queen of Swords that you needed to be to pursue those studies. So it is definitely coming in and it's coming in strong. You can't get a better card for beginning your studies. I also see I have the Hanged Man in reverse. And you see it when he's upside down, he's just kind of hanging there, swinging around, just being patient. No, in the reverse, do you see how he's reaching up, ready to dance, ready to move, ready to get out there? Sabrina, it's definitely 2024. If you can harness this focus of that Queen of Swords, you will begin on a journey. He's waiting for those ships to come in, those airships. Again, even though this is a wands card, this is taking action, but it's also about the intellect because the ships are in the air. So you have got to harness this energy, take action, go to the Bill, I hope that helps, Sabrina. Wow. Wow, there's so much there. That was an exciting read. Oh, yes, I love them when they're like that. I want everybody to have everything they want. Uh, um, I seriously get involved in the people that I read for. If I've read for you, you're my friend. That's all there is to it. And Haley T says, thank you so much for my reading. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Haley. You're welcome. So sometimes I have such a hard time detaching myself, or not detaching myself. I never detached while I read. I'm all in. But after the reading, I have a hard time pulling back, which is one reason the bell is it is my friend because I'd never stop reading if there wasn't a bell. I really wouldn't. And that's one of the reason we have the jokes too, so that I can come out of the deepness that I get to in a reading. And Journey says, there was a blonde who just got sick and tired of all the blonde jokes. You think one evening she went home and memorized all the state capitals. Back in the office the next day, some guy started telling a dumb blonde joke. She interrupted him with a shrill announcement. I've had it up to here with the blonde jokes. I want you to know that this blonde went home last night and did something probably none of you could do. I remembered all the state capitals. One of the guys, of course, said, I don't believe you. What is the capital of Nevada? N, she answered. Okay, okay, that one's got to be saved. That's going into the squirrel archive. Wait, okay, that one got me. Okay. I'm better now. These are better than dad jokes, y'all. I don't know. Some of those dad jokes are great, but that I like the blonde jokes too. So Wait, I'm still laughing. Okay, who do we have next? We have Unique. Unique. Hi, Unique says, do you see me or Jabari getting a business started by the end of this year or the beginning of the next? All right. Let's see. I'm going to do this by month. Well, Unique or Jabari start a business by the end of this year or the beginning of the oh. All right. So what I've got here is I have the 8 of Pentacles. And do you see how she's putting those coins from one basket into another? I think that both of you are willing to put the work in, but you're not ready to get there yet. I think you need to take a little bit out of each paycheck. It doesn't have to be a lot, and start putting money into the basket for the business. That's Moon in Taurus. So that is a very financial focused need that you have. Put a little bit away to get you some cushion so that when you start the business, it'll move forward more smoothly. So you're not quite ready to do it yet. You need to save back a little bit more. It doesn't need to be a lot, just a little bit out of each check that you receive. Now, next month, December. December's kind of going to be, you will be tempted to spend that money on Christmas, or you have to spend some on Christmas. Don't go overboard. Um, the temptation to do so will be extreme, but remember that you've got to focus on this business if it's going to happen. Don't spend any of that money that you're putting away, and don't even say, well, I need this $5, $10, $20. Doesn't matter how much it is. Don't be tempted to spend it on something that no one's going to remember getting. Okay. So, uh, Jen, Bell, say there was, oh, so much there. Oh, so much. So that's all I got to say. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. It, it, it looks, that's all. I'm getting really, really tripped up by the bell today, you guys. So I'm going to tell you about some of the mental health benefits of laughter real quick. Laughter stops distressing emotions. You can't feel anxious, angry, or sad when you're laughing. It's impossible. So, if something like the best laughs are those ones that catch you by surprise and you're like, holy shit. Yeah, all you can feel is the surprise and the laughter. So, it actually stops distressing emotions. It helps you relax and recharge. Remember a few minutes ago, I said it's like the 15 minutes of laughing is like the equivalent of 2 hours of sleep. Wow. So it reduces stress, increases energy, and enables you to stay focused and accomplished more. Now, don't use me as an example of that because I'm almost never focused, as y'all know. But I always come back, right? So laughter. Oh, we have a joke. And Journey says, hold on, let me get it. There are 11 people hanging onto a rope that comes down from an airplane. 10 of them are blonde and one is a brunette. They all decide that one person should get off because if they don't, the rope will break and everyone will die. No one can decide who should go. So finally, the brunette delivers a very touching speech, ending with the words, I'll get off. The blondes, all moved by the brunette's speech, start clapping. Problem solved. And you knew that. You know that brunette knew what she was doing, right? Oh my gosh. All right. Who do we have next? Okay, you guys, we got that lightning round. I told you earlier to have those yes no questions ready. So start typing in. You can ask as many as you want for 3 minutes. You get all of them answered. Remember, only yes nos, no when, where, why, how, and what. Yes nos. And start typing because, oh, dang, the lightning round is kind of exhilarating. It's hard because you've all heard me talking. Even if you just met me, you're like, oh, that girl likes to talk. And all I'm allowed to say is yes, no, or undetermined. So let's see. You guys ready? You type in, and I hope you're typing in those emojis too, because I want to see a winner for that contest. Makes me sad if we don't have any emojis. And while we're waiting for that to start, don't forget, if you liked your reading, you can leave a review at www.journeyryanlive.com/reviews. On any show, if you've had a reading recently where you're like, dang, that reading really helped me, or whoa, all that happened. Go ahead and leave those reviews. And we have Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Cindy said, "Is my friend Jay's relationship going to last with Kay?" No. Amanda Dial. Are Howard and I getting back together? Undetermined. Gemma Ball. Will I meet Adam's mom, Mary? Yes. We've got Gemma Ball. See, y'all can ask as many as you want. Will I meet Ben? Ooh, yes. Chelsea Chappelle. Is my sister going to move here? Yes. Study helper. Will I get a really good offer on my position? No. Cindy B. Will I hear from Jay again? No. Gemma B. Will I be on my own on Christmas Day? I don't mind. Yes. Wait. Okay. Amanda Dial. Am I moving to Hawaii? No. Cindy B. Does Jay only want to be good friends? No. All right. Come on, you guys. We got that 3 minutes. You want to go ahead and throw me those yes, no questions. I want to see them flying in. I want y'all to be saying me, because this is the best time to do it. You can ask as many questions as you want. And oh my gosh, it's hard to do because I have to leave stuff on the table. And Gemma says, will I move in 2025? Yes. JMC says, will my husband and I reconcile, please? Oh, no. Dang it. There's more. Ugh. Gemma, will my son visit me Saturday? No. All right. Dancy A, will my nephew's name begin with an S? I see yes. Study helper, will it be more than 50%? No. Chelsea C. Should I finish my second book idea instead of my first? Yes. Oh, ugh. Okay. Like, these are really hard because there's so much more I want to say, and I gotta. It's, it's almost as bad as the bell, but it's so fun because it goes so fast. But y'all gotta keep sending me questions. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Timothy. Will Vicky turn her life around? No. JMC, will I be financially okay? No. There's okay. So yes, no questions. Chelsea C, will I find peace in our home by the end of the year? No. Like, okay, that's the one time that those were hard today. I love the lightning round. It is one of my favorite times of the day. It is so exciting, it's so fast paced, and it gets everybody's adrenaline up, right? But it's very difficult to do. And one of the reasons for that is when it's a no, 9 times out of 10, there's something you can do to turn it into a yes. Now, if other people are involved, it's not always that easy because there is such a thing as free will, and their free will does not always coincide with ours. but there's so many ways that we can improve something or 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 do something to make it work in our favor. And it's a great opportunity when we get a yes or a no to say, how can I fix that? How can I make it the answer I want to be? Is it possible? Like Mahesh did earlier. That was an absolutely beautiful question. So, lightning round. I got to catch my breath. I do love them though because they get my adrenaline pumping. All right. What do we got next? We got Gemma. Hey, sweetie. She says, will my dad help me buy a new bed tomorrow? It broke earlier and I haven't got much money. I can't sleep on a mattress on the floor for too long with being disabled. I've been quite upset about it. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And yeah, that's hard to do on the floor when you're disabled. Will your dad help you buy a new bed tomorrow? All right. So the first card is that tower. And that's, I think, the bed breaking. I really, really hope it didn't break while you were sleeping in it because it looks to me like you might have even gotten hurt when the bed broke. That's pretty traumatic. Um, at the very least, it gave you an anxiety attack, but I think you got hurt. Um, that's the bed breaking. I see your dad being resistant to helping you. He's like, um, I've seen some resistance. I think you've this is not the first time you've asked him for help, and he says it was, "I was standing on it and hurt myself." Oh, Gemma, I'm so sorry. I hope you're already feeling better. That's terrifying. Um, I feel like he has said no to you in the past for things that you really needed. But what I need you to do, I got this Queen of Swords again. Communicate everything to him strongly and firmly. Don't let him cow you. I think he's like real stern and real logical. Logic him right back. You know how you've got the tools to do it. And I see him turning around and helping you buy that bed. But you have got to stand your ground, not in an aggressive way, but in a very logical, this is this and this is that. Give him facts. Give him facts and make some kind of deal with him. I certainly hope that helps, Gemma, and I'm so sorry you got hurt and that you're going through this. I I hope to hear tomorrow that you have a new bed. All right? Oh, wow, you guys, today is going crazy fast. And Gemma says, yes, I'm fine now. He's tight with money, but he's well off. Yeah, yeah. I understand that. So, but I hope he can help you. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Oh, God. All right. So I know I've been telling y'all about the benefits of laughter all throughout the night. And I know a lot of you are out there saying, Squirrel, it's really hard to laugh right now. I've been through times where, no, I couldn't even speak, let alone laugh. And Gemma says, thank you. You're so welcome, honey. So, what do we do? How do we overcome that? How can we invite more laughter into our lives? First of all, we smile. Smiling is the beginning of laughter, even when you don't feel like it. Smile at a stranger, smile at a loved one, smile at a friend. Practice smiling, even if when you do it, you look like this. Uh, Some of us do, when we don't feel like smiling, that's how it comes off. But your facial muscles will feel that, okay? So instead of being lost on our phone, look up, smile at people on the streets, smile at everybody. And like laughter, smiling is contagious. You will see the effect it has. You will see that recognition on somebody's face that doesn't even know you because you smiled at them. You'll see them light up. So practice smiling. When you hear laughter, move towards it instead of away from it, especially if you're depressed. Surround yourself with fun, playful people. Bring humor into a conversation. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. And Join a laugh or yoga laugh or laugh yoga. I think y'all have heard Energy speak of it. Laugh yoga or a laugh therapy group. Hearing others laugh, even for no apparent reason, often triggers your own laughter. And if you are depressed and you cannot find yourself being able to laugh, please, please speak to your doctor. Okay. And Gemma says, I always smile and compliment strangers. I must look psycho. No, no, you look beautiful. You do not, you do know. You've seen them light up, how you make their day. A simple kindness, a simple smile can change a life. Can it truly, truly, truly can. I've seen it happen. Okay. So you guys, always try to move toward the laughter. And honestly, if you cannot laugh, if you cannot find another any way to laugh, seek help, whether it's a friend, a doctor, a psychiatrist, anybody that can help you, because laughter makes life worth living. And I certainly don't want to live without it. So all right. And oh, we have an emoji contest winner. It's Gemma. All right. Congratulations, Gemma. See, you don't look psycho. You look like a winner. All right, Gemma. You have won a free reading with the human. Wait, where did I put it? I'm so lost. Here it is, you guys. I couldn't find it for a minute there. See, I'm very scattered. Um, so you have gotten a free reading with the Human Spirit Oracle, and Gemma says, "Yay!" And thank God I found it, eh? So- but and you guys, you can see, even if you got a question answered, when you win the emoji contest or any of our games, we're going to do a reading for you because you earned it. All right. So this is the only time that I will do a general on a live is when I'm doing a contest read. And what I'm doing tonight with my human spirit oracle is letting Gemma know what spirit needs her to hear right now. So, I'm curious. Wow, Gemma. Okay. So, I'm recalling one I just did with you. Like, not just, but a couple of weeks ago. I don't do time well, but I got 2 of the same cards. I think I got 3 of the same cards. They're all here. Now, the first one, and this is the only one that wasn't in a previous reading with you, which is freaking me out. So I've got spill the tea. So what I'm seeing here is that you need somebody. Somebody, are you talking to people like, or are you kind of turtling right now? Do you have a friend, that one friend that you can tell anything and everything to you and she or he will not judge you? I think that you're holding back talking to them. Maybe they're going through something of their own right now, or maybe you've hermited and turtled and don't feel like talking to anybody. You need this. You need this. I kind of feel like it's Adam and that you're just not being yourself with him or telling him everything you're used to telling him because he's going through stuff on his own. But that is detrimental to both you and whoever it is not speaking to them. It's detrimental, especially if you're holding back because they're going through something. It 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 diminishes the relationship somehow. It always needs to be give and take, not just give, not just take. And right now, if you're just giving, it diminishes the relationship somehow. It imbalances it. So spill that tea. Talk to them. Let them know every thought that goes through your head and everything you're going through, and also all the things you're excited about. Now, the next card we have, and I do believe that we've seen this one together, is eye to eye. Okay. Now, this eye to eye, I love it. No, this was not you. This was somebody else. It's like there's this moth, and she's got let me put it on front of my forehead. The moth is taking off the eyes. See the eyes on the bottom of the moth wings? It's taking off her glasses so that she can actually see. And what I'm seeing this as is you're not letting people see who you really are. And Gemma says, yes, Adam is going through a lot. I normally hold back a bit to not put extra stress on him while he's down. And I understand that, but it's weighing on you and it's weighing on him. And sometimes when we speak of our stress or our excitement, we can bring others out of theirs. So don't stop talking to him. And on the eye to eye, I don't think you're letting people see who you really are. You're hiding a special beauty. It's like the eyes that were on the moth had no color, the ones the moth is flying away with, and the eyes on her are absolutely gorgeous, but she still even got the headband on with eyes on it. It's like, where the hell is she? How many masks is she wearing? You're so worried about people judging you that you're not letting them see you. And who cares if they judge you? They ain't sleeping with you. They ain't paying your bills and they ain't eating your cooking, right? So you've got to let yourself be a little freer. You've got to let that beautiful, beautiful Gemma, that the colors. She says, I have social anxiety, so have a wall up. Ah, the world is missing out on some amazing, amazing stuff. So these two I know I got with you. I got all aboard, and we talked about this the last time we read. I'm just so excited that these two cards came back up. The all aboard. Are you taking those baby steps that we talked about? Are you keeping something special in your pocket so that you can ground yourself? Are you breathing? Or have you let setbacks hold you back? We all have setbacks, Gemma. We do. But then you pick yourself back up and you don't start back from the beginning or pull back to the beginning. I know you're having a really hard time right now, but don't beat yourself up for those setbacks. Expect them and then push through them because you are so wanting to get out into the world and get out into society again. You are somebody full of color and life and beauty and you miss her. And then again, that face the music. Have you been listening to some music? I don't think you're listening to enough yet. That music is screaming for you. I also want to ask, are you a lyricist? Do you write? Do you write poetry? Do you write songs? You haven't been writing lately, but there is music inside of you. And Gemma says, I've been out twice. Yes, I'm proud of you, which wasn't too bad. And the second time someone stopped me in the street and said she liked my coat. It made my day. See you? Yes, I am proud of you. And yeah, that would have made my day too. But there is music and beauty and color inside of you, Gemma. And I see not just a musician, I see a lyricist. I see words with this music and color. So even if you've never written lyrics before, start writing about how you feel. And I used to write poetry a lot. Start again. There are pieces of yourselves that are so, so amazing and so ready. And I think that when you find that voice and you start writing that poetry again, when you take those baby steps, when you listen to music, I know it's a lot. Do it a little bit at a time because I'm throwing a lot at you right now. Okay. But all these little things are going to go toward making you Gemma again. Because I know some days there's times where you sit there saying, where am I? Who am I? This is not what I signed up for. It's all still there. You've just got to coax it out a little bit at a time. And she says, I crave being creative again. Just do it. Just let give yourself permission. I think Gemma, that you are angry at yourself for being disabled. And that is part of the process. And she says, yes, exactly that. I understand. That is part of the process, anger. I myself am disabled. And I was pissed off. But then when I started finding the laughter, and I'm even starting to write again. I write songs, and my psychic connection, my little family back here, and my little family at home, my husband and my son, have been encouraging me to bring her back out. She's still in there. Gemma, she's still in there. That creativity is part of what you need to see her in the mirror again. You got this, honey. And I hope that helped. All right, you guys. That is why you want to play the emoji game. No bell. No bell. Oh, I hope I didn't hurt the bell's feelings. So, and I do believe we can move on with the journey. Says a science teacher tells his class oxygen is a must for breathing and life. It was discovered in 1773. A blonde student responds, thank God I was born after 7073. Otherwise, I would have died without it. Did you see that blonde moment I just had? What? I have redhead and brunette moments too. Don't worry. All right. Wow, we are already to the last question, you guys. That show went so fast. Holy crows. So, who do we have for our last question? We have Marie Line H. Hello, Marie. She says, hello, I just popped in. What could be blocking my psychic gifts at this time? Seems my clairsentience is not as precise. Beautiful question, Marie. Thank you for trusting me enough to ask that. What could be blocking you at this? Oh, Marie. Okay, so it feels like your faith has been shaken, your faith in yourself. I think I've got the world in reversed here. And that's usually the fool coming home to all the journeys he's been on and everything coming to completion. And I think that you were really, like, you are very clairsentient. But what happened is you got something not wrong. I don't feel like it was wrong, but it was off by a little bit and it shook you up and you started logicking yourself. This is the Ace of Swords. You started saying, well, ah, maybe it isn't that, or you started second guessing yourself. Never ever second guess. You've got to be able to trust yourself. What it is was your shake and confidence of yourself. Get back in touch with your intuition. I think you've pulled back from it a great deal, a great deal. And Marie says exactly. Yeah. So get back in touch. Play some games with yourself. Games are wonderful. With like, I wish we still had regular landlines so we could guess who was on the other side of the phone. But start making guesses, start making not guesses, start using your intuition. And if it's off a little bit, don't get upset. Nobody can be 100% correct 100% of the time. Um, this is probably going to get me in trouble, but have you ever seen the duck-billed platypus? So, I hope that helps, honey. It's there. It's there. Work on that confidence. And you guys, wow, thank you so much for spending the night with me. I had a blast. Don't forget, we have got astrology breakdown coming at midnight Eastern tonight with me, Squirrel, and energy. Yay. So we'll be talking about astrology, answering any questions you have about what's going on in the universe today. And then tomorrow we've got Divine Love and Light with Destiny K at 6 p.m. Eastern, followed by Cassidy the Card Singer at 10 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see y'all there. Thanks for spending the night with me. Mwah! Bye.